Well,
Japanese burrito.
Korean burrito, Korean.
No, but they have restaurants.
okay, but something very important. This is a fast food restaurant. This is a fast food restaurant. But if we have an extreme makeup on that, and we call it now fusion cuisine, I'm sure it will work in Monterrey. Instead of fast food restaurant, extreme makeover edition, fusion cuisine, and there will be lots of people saying,
Fashion.
this is wonderful.
Yeah.
That's in.
Yeah.
In San Pedro, yes, that would be like, oh my God, this is it. So,
It's like empanadas argentinas here in our city.
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel in the mood to go there and try to eat something there. I don't like it. But they are trying to create a new way of eating here.
a new way. Why? What's happening with the empanadas? Do you eat the empanadas just as they are? What do you add to them?
Something was wine.
Something.
Like
Bananas argentinas or
Something
empanadas?
Mexican.
Bananas
Chili,
argentinas.
salsa.
Chili.
Yeah.
Yes.
The original recipe, do they have hot sauce?
No.
What do they have?
Chimichurri.
Chimi.
Well, you add chimichurri.
You add the chimi and
The sauce, the Mexican
Sauce.
sauce.
hot sauce.
Butter
No sauce? In some cases, no sauce. But in other cases, for example, you like pizza?
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you eat the pizza? Okay, first of all, what is your favorite kind of pizza?
Hawaiiana.
Ah, very Italian, right? Hawaiian pizza. The original one. Okay, first of all, Hawaiian.
Chorizo with chorizo.
First
No,
of
but
all,
there are some
Hawaiian.
with jalapenos
Yeah.
and
And
ranchera
how do
onions.
you eat them? Okay, you have your wonderful Hawaiian
And you add
pizzas.
the
You add
chili,
Salsa
Chile.
maíz.
Valentina.
Valentina.
Some of you lemon.
Yeah.
And don't tell me that no, because I have seen people with lemon.
Yes.
So, it is
Racing.
happening. And it is happening right now. Sushi. How do you eat your sushi?
With
Okay,
the hands.
with your chopsticks. First of all, with your chopsticks.
Yes.
Okay, who can eat with the chopsticks? And the other, who can? And the others?
With a fork.
With a fork.
Or with
First
the
of all,
fork.
first of all, with a fork. I confess that I have my trainers or the fork.
Yes.
So, it's happening that. And of course, you have the soy sauce. The original one.
No. What the spicy one?
The spicy one with
Or the
jalapeno.
one with lemon.
Or the one with lemon.
In 2008, I had the opportunity to travel to Beijing, and when finally we found a McDonald's, we opened it and it was cut in small pieces and you can take it with your chopsticks. Because it's not allowed to, in the culture you cannot eat with your hands.
Exactly.
That hamburger was cooking.
Yes, instead of chopped meat, it was cut. So, it's part of a cultural difference that is happening here and now. It is happening here and now, and we're living that.
You don't need to go so far from south of Mexico to Monterrey.
Yes,
Big difference.
completely.
Here in Monterrey, we are living that. If you analyze, what do you eat? Who eats vegan food?
Sometimes, not always.
Two people here with the vegan culture, you know that it has certain limits, certain things that you eat and that you not. Okay, who is on a diet?
Well,
I don't eat once.
We
Okay.
pretend to be on a diet.
Okay. So, vegan people on a diet, okay? Even if you don't say, yes, I am on a diet, okay? Who cannot eat certain food because of an allergy?
Yeah.
I can't eat sesame. I'm allergic to sesame. Very sad.
Very sad.
Another one? with
I
a food
cannot
allergy?
eat excess of fat because of I had an ulcer a long time ago.
So, if you check here and now, we have different food cultures. here and now, in this very moment, here in the classroom. Uh-huh. Who eats fast food on a regular basis? Regular. Who eats fast food just once in a while? Mhm. Who cooks?
Well, if you can say that it's cool.
We try. Okay. And who eats the food they cook? Not all the people that cooks. Did you check that? Uh-huh. Who cooks regularly for their family?
Every day.
Who eats what others cook for them? Different cultures in the same classroom, here and now. Mhm. And you can say, but we are all from Monterrey and we have the same culture in a
We are
certain
teachers.
way. Yes, but if we start digging a little bit more, we find lots of differences. Mhm. And you can say, no, but the best food is my mom's. And for others, no, my mother-in-law.
My grandma.
My grandma's. Different beliefs, different cultures about food. And it's the same here. And it's happening here and now. And food is evolving, and it's one of the most common ways of checking the intercultural communication. Now, think as teachers. What did we do with this exercise? Can you discuss with the person next to you? 2 minutes, please.
Critical thinking.
I think as a teacher, you make them aware that they are possible competition, that they are just happy like Okay, guys. Okay. So, what did we do with this activity? Think about? Food. Okay, yes! Critical thinking, yes. Analyze.
Predict.
Predict.
Infer.
Very good.
Could it be,
Take them.
could it be problem solving, like, I mean,
Problem solving, yes.
you know, how to order food or?
Mhm. Yes.
The students forget that they are in a classroom, that they are in a classroom, that they have in an English class. They enjoy the moment, talking about something different.
Okay.
I mean, you surprise them with something totally different, and they are intrigued, and that's why they are starting to produce. And even you can expand this activity into, okay, you don't know what a Japanese quesadilla, think how we should do it. You can follow up there.
Good.
They're sharing their knowledge on cultures, different cultures.
Their knowledge of cultures are their knowledge of themselves. How I know about my own culture, about myself. What else?
Well, we work with Realia to stir our critical thinking and to begin the class discussion amongst ourselves
Mm-hmm.
with comparison and with previous knowledges.
Mm-hmm. Good. And it is a topic that everybody or almost everybody likes. Food. At least you have one dish that you love that you can share. Mhm. So, another thing about this activity?
You can make them invent their
Uh-huh.
own combination
Uh-huh.
of the type of foods they like.
Good.
Problem
Create.
solving,
Mm-hmm.
how to bring Mexican food into the Japanese culture or American culture or any other culture.
Mm-hmm. Good. To create their own dishes. Any other?
To create like a marketing strategy,
Mm-hmm.
to make people
Yeah.
go to the restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Good. And if you check, we can expand this activity and say, okay, as in cultures, as in food, there's not right or wrong food. It's the food that you like, the food that you don't like, the food that is healthy for you, the food that is not healthy for you, but maybe it's healthy for the other. So, to share differences and appreciate the differences. Mhm. So that's part of the intercultural communication. In fact, that could be very good for kids if they have allergies to share that, okay, having an allergy is not good or bad, it's just a fact. You have an allergy, well, it's a fact. It's part of you, it's like having your brown eyes, your wonderful brown eyes. It's just part of you. And also, that could be a good opportunity to start thinking about evolution. Cultures evolve. As food evolves, cultures evolve. And this is one of the examples of that evolution. And it's happening. I'm sorry? Like Taco Bell, yes, it's happening. It's happening right now. And even though we like the true, real Mexican food, well, it's evolving. And maybe our kids, our grandchildren, they are going to have a different, true, real Mexican food. Yes, you're like, oh no, that's not true. Okay, do you cook with molcajete?
No.
Oh, not anymore, right? You have a blender. So,
Depending on the sauce.
and I'm sure that you have true Mexican food, but not with the true Mexican tools. You are not with your metate for the tortillas. No, please. So it's
You
part
go
of
to
the
the
solution.
south to try to taste that,
Mhm.
but not here in Monterrey.
So I'm not here. You are cooking and you are working and etc. Impossible. So it's part of the different cultures. And you can know more about your students. Okay. Other activities that we can use. The tasks based on authentic texts, oral or written text. So it can have clear examples of English in real contexts. And the reformulation of those texts. You can say, oh, come on, Gabby, that's very easy and simple. So, let's have an example together. This is a wonderful text. Ta-da! Look at it. You don't have to read it, just look at it. You can identify it. Yes? So let's discuss together. Imagine you're my students. So, what kind of text is it? Informative text. And what is its source? Is it an accepted source for academic research?
No.
Why not?
Because
Anyone
like anyone
can
can
write.
edit it.
Very easily manipulated.
Easily manipulated. Everybody can manipulate it. Any other? So if it is not relevant for academic research, why are our students using it as one of their main sources?
Because it's accessible.
It's accessible.
Because it includes a lot of information.
Includes a lot.
Everything that you ask, probably it's there.
Okay, lots of information.
You
What
can
else?
copy and paste.
You can copy and paste. That's.
That's the main reason.
Any other?
They don't like to read.
So they get it easily.
Yeah.
Any other?
Well, I guess, one of the difficulties that we have is that we don't used to write academic tests. So it's difficult to start writing an academic essay or to do a summary because on basic education we are taught just to underline and write down the information. But when the students enter to the university, they still having those problems. And in order to face those situations in the university, we have seminars, courses, and some of them don't like to take them because they say that it's a waste of time. But at the end, they need to work with their thesis project, and that's when we can see those difficulties.
The thing is, like, we are in the everything fast culture, fast food, everything has to be fast. We are not used to do the things like, I'm gonna say, like we used to do, because we used to write everything. And me personally, I didn't have a computer when I was in junior high school.
Also, I mean, right now, it's very difficult that you find an updated encyclopedia in a house. Nobody buys them.
Not
So
anymore.
how can you teach your children or teenagers to
Read and
use it
investigate.
and investigate?
And not only that, the term accepted source of academic research, in any case, what is an accepted source of, who accepts it or who doesn't, or who determines whether it's academically acceptable? I mean, it's there, and a lot of people use it. If not, like, I'm guessing 80–90% of people who search for information go to Wikipedia.
No, okay. Okay.
No, but I think it's basically lazy. And, I mean, all that information compiled into a nice summary about it, that just makes it something easier to just write it out. And it's, the academic, goes back to this question, is they decide whether they accept or not. And Wikipedia is one of those. Because one, it can be easily manipulated, and the information is not thorough or correct most of the times because of that matter, right?
So imagine if that, only that, has all those questions in your minds, imagine your students. Maybe you can take Jose's idea that, okay, what is an academic source? Who defines that? Okay, between us, the scholars. And who are the scholars? The ones who publish. So they are the ones who produce the academic sources. So we can start those kind of discussions with our students. Unfortunately, we don't have time to have the complete activity together. So you have the setting, but that could be a discussion between students. Why? Why not? If I have everything here, why can't I use it? Why do I have to look for other things? So think of the possibilities of that. That is the using of authentic text and the reformulation of that. In this case, we're using Wikipedia, but we can use any text for the sake of thinking. Why? And this is talking about another culture, the academic culture. Sorry, your name is Yvonne, that Yvonne said. Okay, this is an academic setting, but do we use the same? For example, when we write a love letter, the same references. What are our references? Okay, what were our references for a love letter?
Our feelings.
Our feelings, no poems. Poems, songs, alcohol. So, literature. So we have different sources, right? Because it's a different culture. A love letter and academic writing. And now it happens that you don't remember your love letters. And you're looking at me like, my God. Remember your teenage years. So that could be another activity that you can adapt to your students. Another activity is